titsmintsalad, and I saw Black Adam. It is directed by Jaume Colette Serra, same person who did Jungle Cruise. Still don't know how to pronounce her name. And spoiler, The Rock's in it, so if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This review is sponsored by my linktr. You can check that out after the review. The movie starts with two openings. The first opening is the city is being destroyed, and also the Shazam. I remember like all these subtitles on screen introducing these characters while there's voiceover. How am I supposed to pay attention to both? Man, I hate having subtitles and voiceover at the same time, and they're not even like saying the names. All of these people create Shazam, and then they have Shazam now. I guess that's what happened? Wasn't very clear to me. The second entrance, no longer is there any narration, because there's narration. Now there's not. We're following a child. Not a young child, probably a teenage child. They're in Condor, I believe is this country. It's a terrible country. I think it's supposed to replace for some Middle East country, just so it's like not named. Because this pretty much, the climate is very similar to that. This kid looks up to this statue. By the way, there's a statue of The Rock. I bet you didn't know that. But it's Black Adam, actually. Did you know that The Rock has a statue of himself in rock? Oh my goodness, how could that be? Everything else about this movie was pretty unclear, honestly, because we get the introduction of Black Adam for some reason. I didn't catch why, to be honest. Maybe the kid wanted Black Adam so bad that he came back. And then he just starts like going through buildings. He starts destroying everything. And it's like, oh boy, this guy is supposed to be evil Superman, is what I think. Because wow, he's very powerful. And also a total disregard for human life. This is The Rock's character. Also, statue. He looks at his statue, he's like, statue. Yeah, statue. And then he's just like floating around, destroying things, fighting with superheroes. We have a guy with mechanized hawks. I think his name is Hawkman. My first instinct was Hawkeye, but that's a Marvel. What's the DC equivalent? Hawkeye, Hawkman. Anyway, he has like the coolest wings, okay? They're like mechanical and they are fully extended. It's really cool, and he has this like cool, what is that, those things called maces? When they have a little ball and there's a bunch of spikes, but this one spins. And he has a cool helmet. I like his design. Everyone else's design was pretty meh, to be honest. There's a chick who seems to be like paper? Like she doesn't seem to be very solid. I think she's supposed to be wind or something. I don't know. I don't really like how these characters' powers aren't really introduced very well, except for the obvious guy who can just fly and beat you up with the mace. There's one other guy, but wow. I watched all of Black Adam and I got nothing out of it, okay? Black Adam, I clicked pause 30 minutes in. I was like, wow, nothing has happened. It's all just been action pieces. And the rest of the movie is just action pieces. Because it's seemingly that like Black Adam has no motivation. He's just been awoken from like 5,000 years slumber. And also he's the bad guy. Why did you guys wake him up from his slumber, guys? Come on. Also, I could definitely see The Rock's age in this. He kind of does an eye thing. He's like, but like by the wrinkles on his face, it's interesting how you can't really tell as much if he does an eye thing. I mean, I guess this guy's been slumbering for 5,000 years, but would you just maintain age? I think he just like would maintain age. Because I'm not really scared. If Black Adam didn't have any of his powers, I would not be scared at all. Like, wow. He looks frail. I mean, no muscle suit required, says The Rock during the promotion of this. And I'm like, yeah, but I could still kick you in the balls, dude. Like, you don't have like muscle around your wiener. That's not a thing. Also, there's Atom Smasher. He's pretty cool. He gets really big. He gives me a Ryan Reynolds Deadpool vibe though, especially with the eyes. I'm like, oh boy, this is too similar to Deadpool. Of course, they have to go and fight Atom to stop his killing spree. as the U.S. government is like, oh, this isn't a prison killer, guys. Come on, man, why'd you do this? Apparently, Adam's powers, he was never had them, but he was given them. And then the person who got the powers got killed immediately, so Adam started killing everyone. What a hero. Also, he does not feel like a hero after a while. I'm no hero. I'm just murder, death, killing everyone. I'm gonna go to Antarctica or some place with water, and I'm gonna swim in the water because I'm a hero and I want to be a hero and I'm the only hero. And it's like, man, this movie definitely is an ego play, man. This movie, I don't care about the Black Adam's motivation because he just kind of appeared. And I guess, yes, it's okay to see him destroying everything as in like retaliation, but like out of like every 30 minutes of set action piece, I got like a minute of plot point. The plot was not very clear. Also, there seems to be this demon spawn. He's cool. He's the coolest part of this movie to me. More cooler than Black Adam. You don't at me at that. This demon hell spawn is fighting Black Adam plus the rest of the Justice Society, I think they're called. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But wow, look, it's the sirens and those dog barkings. Black Adam's coming to destroy everything while trying to destroy this devil being with a upside down pentagram. Or is it just a pentagram? I don't know the terminology, to be honest. But they're destroying the city. Lots of fires. I like his moveset the most, to be honest. Like, wow, he can just like boom with a bunch of fire. Boom, boom, boom. But what was that term called? Summon a bunch of fire within his chest and expel it out. I found that to be pretty cool, and it's like, oh boy. I know this is a cool fighting scene, but why? Why? And then there's a scene after Black Adam kills this devil hell being. You know what he does? He goes, sits in the throne. And it's like, oh boy, you can see so much of The Rock's balls in this because it's from down under. And he's just like spreading his legs and it's like going up. And I'm like, oh boy, this is a little uncomfortable. Okay, thank you for zooming in past his knees. And then he destroys the throne. And it's like, okay, you're just gonna deem yourself Black Adam because you need to protect the city. I wish this character growth was earned. Man, that's how the movie ends? Man, there's no plot in that. Well, no, there was a plot. I didn't catch a plot. From the little bits of pieces of plot that I did catch, I told them to you. There is more plot. Do let me know in the comments. I might have missed something, but I just saw this movie as a lot of kickiness. Bunch of like superheroes fighting. Cool, fun stuff, I guess. But would I watch this again? No. No, I wouldn't. Is Black Adam your favorite movie? Why? Tell me, please. I need to know. Is there a reason why this is good to people? Because I do not consider it good at all. The cinematography is really good, actually. I'm gonna take back me saying I don't think it's good at all, actually, because there are some good aspects about it. I like the camera movement. I like the nice dramatic cinematography shots. There are some weird moments where it's just like slow-mo, and then regular cam, and then slow-mo again, and then regular cam. I'm like, why though? Why? Why? Why is this like this? I don't quite understand it, to be honest. I don't understand some of the camera choices, but honestly, it was okay. The editing was too quick for me sometimes. I was like, oh boy, this is too... It's just like, you know, a lot. There's a lot of editing. There are some like one take shots that seems like just like where the camera moves. And I like those shots because it's like it shows everything and it shows like people acting. I liked that. This is a lot of CGI, heavy CGI. I felt like the last 2/3 of the movie was heavy CGI. It was pretty noticeable. It looked okay. It just made me feel like I was watching a video game, not a movie, but like a PlayStation game. Like I'm watching a DC beat 'em up. DC beat 'em up game. Yeah, that's probably the game I was watching. So other than that, The Rock's performance is very stiff. Oh boy, is it stiff. He doesn't really speak most of the time. He's just kind of looking there like, I'm intimidating, I'm the Rock. I'm gonna beat you up. And I'm like, no, you're not. I don't believe you. How old are you right now? 50? I can beat up a 50-year-old, even if he has massive muscles. But I'm also 22, so there's a lot of factors to consider. A, my joints don't ache. B, I'm not on steroids. C, I'm cool. I'm cooler than The Rock. I'm the coolest The Rock. I am The Rock. No, I'm not. So if I give this movie a score, it'd be a 5. What is this movie? This is fun for children who don't care about a plot. This is just a bunch of action happening on the screen. This is fine. For me, I want a plot. More of one, at least. I've reviewed every The Rock movie, so if you're interested in that, you can check that out on my channel now. If you'd like to request a movie in the comments below, you can do that. Or you can fast track a movie review request at patreon.com/ASEPresents for $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month, or $3 a month for how to draw Pokemon tutorials posted there early at patreon.com/ASEPresents. Also, 250 vlogs that are up there. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree. It really helps in the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews. My fans leaves free to follow. So until next time, I'm in Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my salad croutons bacon bits.